Matt, what do you think of Top Gear? So someone asked, so I work at a car dealership and I like computers.
So do you also like cars? I feel as the computer guides a natural progression. Happened to me lol.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck?
Here's something really ironic. I have played a lot of car games. In fact, I'd argue racing games are probably like my genre. I never assumed I would be a racing game guy because when I worked at the dealership, I was not actually a huge car guy. The whole time I was working at a car dealership, I was fairly indifferent about the cars. The cars that I liked the most were actually just like the mid-range, like practical cars. I liked the Honda Jazz, which is called the Honda Fit in America, I think. I liked the Mazda 3 and I liked the Volkswagen Golf. Good cars, but nothing like exciting or important. One of the salesmen would be like, "Oh, this car's really sexy. What do you think?" And I'd be like, "Yeah." Sure. I feel like I would be really primed to be a car person, but I was like really into racing games. I am really into racing games, and I worked at a car dealership, and neither of those turned me into a car person. The only thing that almost turned me into a car person was watching Top Gear. During the pandemic, I marathoned like all of Top Gear and all of the Grand Tour, and that's what turned me into a car person. Well, that's the only reason that I have any actual knowledge of cars now is from watching those shows. Top Gear is amazing. James May is my favorite presenter. I think he probably is mine as well. I feel like out of all of them, he's the one I would be friends with because we would like, get into ridiculous details about things. Favorite, most memorable Top Gear segment or special? I really like the races. They've done a couple of those, but I really like those. And just generally, I mean, I'm a big fan of like, it's really cringe of me to say this, but I'm a big fan of quote unquote banter and shows that revolve around banter. So almost any segment where it's all three of them together I'll probably like.